Hi folks, Nicole here. I'm going to give a review of how the second week of my 6-week health journey went. I would say the theme for this second week has been detours, stress detours. So the second week here kicked off on a Thursday, and on that Thursday I went in for an annual mammogram, which came back to be abnormal. So any of you have gotten a test result like that, of course your mind starts spinning and it becomes really stressful. Well, in combination with that same evening, my father went into the hospital, non-COVID related, but for a serious health concern. And then he ended up being in the hospital for 4 days, of which I was the designated person to be with him. During COVID-19, you, at least at this particular hospital, can only have one person visitor the whole time that you're there. And just schedules within the family, mine was the most optimal one to be that designated person. So that in itself, again, was another layer of stress that got added on. I will say, he is home now and recuperating, expected to make a full recovery, which is great, obviously. But, during those 4 days, it definitely impacted what my intentions had been for my journey. So there's like 3 things I really learned during that time frame. Number 1 is Cheetos does not make the stress go away. So I went off plan, ate a bunch of Cheetos, and what this did was, not only did it make me feel physically unwell, like I was bloated, had some digestive challenges for the days following, and had really ugly, orange hands for about 24 hours. But also it was a catalyst to spin me into a negative mindset, because then the next day after that, I was just beating myself up, and that's unnecessary injury. So not only was it physically not a good thing to do, but more importantly, mentally it wasn't. The second thing I learned is that hospitals, there's not a lot of healthy options in the cafeterias, which is very ironic and to a certain degree concerning. So what I quickly learned was, after that first evening, was I was going to need to bring my own food. And that was just to allow me to remain on my health journey as best as I could. Really, the only other options I found at the cafeteria there was salad, and I am not one to eat a salad for every meal. So quickly found that going and taking some healthy alternatives with me was the best route to go. The third thing is that I learned, it was just a reminder of what kind of health predispositions I have based upon my family. And it was a reminder of how critical it is to pay attention to my health now, so that down the road I am positioned in a better place and can hopefully prevent some of these predispositions. So moving forward, looking ahead, back on plan, happy to say that. I'm acknowledging what the challenges were, and I'm going to move forward from there. I'm going to leave all that behind. Today was the last reflection on those things with the video. Now I'm just going to move forward and have a fresh start. That's the most important thing. It's progress over perfection. Learn what you learn and then move forward from there. I'm going to stick with my plan. I feel good. I've got a couple of days underneath my belt where I'm back on getting my water in, focusing on those healthy food groups like the protein, the vegetables, and the fruit. Again, abstaining from alcohol right now. And the other thing I'm going to do, which I said I started last week and I did keep this up, was the daily gratitude. And that, I believe, really, really helped me stay centered and stay focused even during those really, really stressful days. So over the course of the next few days, I do have some follow-up appointments. So I will update you in the next video regarding my own personal test results. And then I'm going to be sticking to my Thanksgiving plan, enjoying some quality time with my husband and my son. And I look forward to sharing with you next week how that went. So in the meantime, I wish you and yours a very, very happy Thanksgiving. And I also, if you want to be notified when I do the next video, subscribe below and hit that bell icon. So again, until then, very happy Thanksgiving. Take care. You need to live well, be well, live new.